All right, so welcome back to part 2 of my sketchbook tour. Here we have, I believe, year 2012, some of 2012, and leading into 2013. The first couple of pages were, oh man, from high school actually, so like towards the end of high school. This was a actual project that I got asked to do voluntarily for a religious Christian hip hop rap group Go Project. Don't know if they still exist or not, but I made a poster for them and an album cover for their music, and yeah, it was a good experience, I guess. um anyway, so it's like the first big huge project I've ever done, um as far as anything goes. um So a lot of these drawings that was drawn from my classmate back in high school. Um, done in pencil, I believe. I later on do dabble into some pen and stuff, but I was very uncomfortable using any type of pen or marker at that time. I was way too scared to use anything else but pencil or color pencil. Um, yeah. Most of it is our characters, my characters and stuff. Um not not all fleshed out or anything of that sort. Um let's see. Well, and some fan art as well. Some Black Butler, some DMC and Death Note. I wouldn't say obsessed, but was good during that time. Um so hello, how are you all? Um I also want to mention that I have filmed two other ones after this one, so it'll be a four-part. Oh, look, it's Alex. It'll be four parts for now until I obviously start filling out more sketchbooks, but I've pretty much filmed up to date with well, not up to date, but with everything that I have just right now currently. So do expect two other sketchbook tour videos after this one. It's just having to edit and record over for it. As you can see, at that point, this was towards the end of 2012, leading into 2013. So that's when I first got Instagram. So I started to draw a lot of people from Instagram. Ryan Gosling, everybody. Oh my god. I forgot that was in there. Anyway, so I know in the previous video I recorded, there was some stuff from 2012. It was a bit of mixed. As I mentioned before, why? I don't remember. But I dabbled between two different sketchbooks because one was for class, and yet I had this one just as a random sketchbook. So, yeah, my at that point, I had a bunch of stuff scattered about. Oh, these men in monocles. That is actually, I've done a couple of things for I Am Johnny. If anyone follows him on Instagram, he does cosplay now, but I've followed him for a very long time when I first started Instagram, so it's a very long time. As well as Alex, because geez, that 2012 was a long time ago. Um, yeah, so my dad drew that for me. Yeah, so then at this point I started to draw with pen and marker. Um, God, my art is so weird. Me and a friend as a sloth. I don't know him anymore, actually. This was a bit of emotional when I drew these two pages, this and the next one. I was dealing with a bunch of stuff. I have gone to a mental clinic and, diagnosed with depression and whatnot. And it was also the time that I had already met Nettie and was planning to do a trip. So we had to draw out stuff that has happened to us in the last year, and that is what I was doing there. And all this stuff, I believe, goes into 2014 as well. Oh my god, see, I'm like scatterbrains with this stuff. Thankfully, after this one, I've done stuff in order per se. Um, so it's not all weird. The very first drawing of one of my characters right there, actually. Um, I didn't fill out a lot of stuff. I did not fill out a lot of pages, and I kind of hate myself for that. Myself for that. I wish I drew in it more. But there is a particular sketchbook that I am proud of, um, which will be in the next video or two, when I show you guys, because that's when I was very experimental with my style and just really using any kind of medium at that point. And anyway, I'll talk more about that once we get to that video. 'Cause, yeah. Oh, and this was the very first sketch that I did, which was then inspired to get an artist to um do it in their style so I can get it tattooed. And there it is. Because I always get people asking me if that's somebody in particular or Nettie. No, it's not. It was just something random, as you can see. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And got it tattooed. It's crazy. Since 2014 when I came up with the idea. Oh, this is where I was like, I can't be bothered finishing the sketchbook and stuff. But it's just random shit. I did draw a little comic of when I first went to go visit Nettie, which was, yeah, in 2014 already. Which is crazy. Man. Back when Nettie had black hair too. For some of you know that when like I ever first posted about him, he had black hair and then he just decided to go all natural to his natural hair color. And then just some random stuff at the end of the book, just to fill out the pages at that point. Was a character design for my friend for her character for Dungeons and Dragons. Is an elf archer type character, but never really went through with it. Next book, I believe, is from 2014 to 2015. Yes, that is correct. Me and Eddie. In this one, there's a lot of like drawings of me and Eddie. Everything in pen, not too much pencil. This was the art class I took where he just wanted us to draw everything in our sketchbook in pen, so you probably won't see anything in pencil in this one. So yeah, this is definitely 2015 and 14. Space Cat, which inspired Space Cat Hammy when I first started out Twitch and doing my designs and stuff. That was the inspiration. I believe it's just a bunch of drawings of my characters and such. Nothing in particular. Big head, small body. I don't understand. Damn, autofocus on this camera. I did dabble in bits of color pencil. Oh, look, Luna. But her very first appearance, not first appearance, but like drawing of her in general, she had a flat ass. Yeah, it was the very first full drawing I did of her, in general. See, I told you, a lot of drawings of me and Nitty in this one. And their horse. Well, when they had their horse, her name was Shar. Shar the horse. Sharbar. Some weird stuff in here. Like, I know I've looked through this while I did the video, but at the same time, when I'm looking at it, it's like, what? Sometimes I wish I could draw like that again, like, especially the pen, because this is when I left and I would draw, places of Nettie's house when I went to visit him. Just to remind me of him. But yeah, it's just something about the pen when I drew it. It's a particular pen too. I believe it's a Pilot ink pen. Look at that blip on that little T-Rex. Look at that little dinosaur dude. Blip. Yeah. I wish I was more carefree like I was back then with that. Just whatever. I'm just too want everything to be perfect and such. Oh my god. So Nettie used to have chickens and they would attack him every time he'd go feed them. I've seen it happen. This is little like stuff that we did when I visited. A little alpaca. Little floofy thing. Man, I have nothing to say in this video much, really. I thought I would. I know I did the first time I did the video. Because I had so much to say. Now it's just looking at it. I guess it's because it's not as cringy as the first one when I first started drawing. Now, this is tolerable. Because it's like not quite my style anymore, but it still is, if that makes sense, I guess. Just trying to find, like, I've always changed my eyes a lot too. Trying to figure out, like, what kind of eyes I wanted to draw and stuff. Now, always drawing different types of eyes. What else? Bunch of random stuff. See, like that weird zombie thing. Like, I need to do more of that again. That's they had a fire thing where it heats up the house, and they never like to do it. And I always like to burn the wood and stuff, and I'd get the house really warm. And more stuff that we did when I visited. I literally did yell out, "I found Nemo" when we went to the harbor area of the town. Oh, so cute, my little nitties. Some more weird shit. More doodles, more pen doodles. I think. And doodles. More doodles. Oh, we used to eat Subway a lot. That was our thing, our little Subway dates. We don't do that anymore, actually. Last time we did it was Valentine's Day last year. Yeah, we went to the botanical gardens and brought Subway with us. Look at that link. He's judging you. More doodles. More doodles. I think at this point I had already returned from the trip, and then he came to visit me. Actually, he had come to visit me in 2014 to 15. Man, so this was still 2014 up until that point. Doodles of Luna stuff. Oh, I think I've done, this was where I was doing like drawings on Instagram for like art trades and stuff, I think, or I was doing like requests on Instagram. A couple of drawings. I know some people wanted them, and I had to tell them that I drew them in a sketchbook and I couldn't cut them out. I had to keep them. Oh, all those fumes though. Oof. More newts, more newts. Not quite nudie dudes. Oh, there in one of the other next two videos, there is was when I started doing a lot of not suitable for work stuff, and you'll see a lot of sticky notes in that one. I think we are coming towards the end of the sketchbook, I believe. We're drawing Instagram. That's Nicole Evie from Instagram on there. Doodles of the pooch, little Buffy. More doodles of people. Think I was still doing requests and such. And then that's when I think is when I started to get people asking me to draw them, and it's like it was very overwhelming, so I had to do like a hashtag thing where people would post like their characters or selfies or whatnot, because I would get too many people commenting and asking me to draw them. Bumblebee Tuna, if you don't know where that's from, shame on you. A couple of pencil stuff. I was really proud of that pencil stuff in there. I did a redraw of this actually. I think I had the first video I drew it in pen, and then I did that. Might redraw it again. And Nettie Doodle. So cute. Alpacas playing the synth. Oh, actually, there's a sticky note there. It wasn't not suitable for work related, but it was just a nude picture. So I sketched out from Google Images and stuff. So, not for you to see. What the hell is that? Oh man. Well, anyway, I will say my goodbyes here to you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like what you've seen. This stuff is not as cringy for me to see as the first video where it was just stuff when I was starting out. So it was extremely cringy for me just to be like to show you guys and whatnot. But this isn't too bad. I'm pretty proud of it. But I think in the next two videos is where I'm like very extremely proud, because that's when I start to actually develop my style and be me and just be like, okay, I'm cool with this. I'm gonna go along with it. This is gonna be what my art is about. So, oh, that's when I went to visit Nettie again, the second time in 2015. Man, okay. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are excited for the next two once I've edited and recorded over it. And yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I suck at these goodbyes. I'll catch you guys in the next one.